Hey dreamers and wanderers, this is Pia from Dream and Wanderland, and the question that I'd like to answer today is, or that I would like to look deeper into, is actually, what does it need right now to make your dreams come true? So let's dive into it. Okay, okay, then we take those cards that just jumped out of it. Hey, sorry for that. Okay, there are a couple of, okay, it's somehow that pairs of cards kind of jumped out, so I will look into those couples separated, and then we will see if it makes sense somehow to put them together or not, or if it's single situations. So let's see what's going on. So the first one that landed on the ground actually, and the one card that is flipped already over, is the moon. The moon is, when it comes to your dreams, is, look at it. The moon is always shining light on the things that sitting deep in with you, like fears, doubts, old stories, old limiting beliefs, all the stuff that usually is somehow hidden in yourself, deep inside you, and they want to be looked at right now. That's why the moon is shining its light on them. And sometimes, yes, it feels like that. If the thing with fears or any kind of beliefs and stories that you tell you or other people tell you, is as soon as you look at them, they lose its, how can I say, it loses a certain amount of being scared of. Like, I don't know, do I have an example? Like, just for example, traveling, because I love to travel. The biggest fear of people when I ask them about why don't you travel is because they kind of need to do it alone, and traveling alone is sometimes scary because you are alone. You have to deal with all sorts of issues by yourself. Like, I don't know, simple fear, for example, if you're traveling to a country that you don't speak the language of, will you be able to survive when you don't understand what's going on, what the people tell you? What can you somehow make yourself understandable when you don't speak the language? Totally understandable that this can be a fear. But if you look at it, when you actually think about it, when you, for example, write it down, I cannot speak the language in, I don't know, Thailand, for example. I don't speak Thai, so it would be a country that I would be kind of scared when I do it alone. But when I actually think about it, there are so many possibilities out there, especially on today, nowadays, in the modern days, with all the internet apps and translating apps, and I don't know, I mean, even traveling alone doesn't mean that you're actually traveling alone. If you book with a group, for example, an organized and guided group travel, then yes, you go on that tour alone, but in the end you are not alone, and everything is organized. And even a travel to Thailand with not understanding Thai becomes so much easier suddenly. And this is something that the moon reminds us of. Like, look at your fears, think about it. Does they really make sense? Is it a fear that you can't stand, you can't overcome? Or are there ways that you can do so, and then suddenly the fear is not as scary anymore as it was before, when you just put it away in a deep corner within you. So whatever there is right now when it comes to your dream, when you think about your dreams, that scares you, or that you think it's not possible because there is something hidden, look at it and see find ways to make it a little bit less scarier. So the next one is the Hierophant. Yeah, and perfect card for the example that I just brought up. In this deck here, the Hierophant, yes, it's kind of connected to the divine, but at the same time she has this little cube around her head, and when I look at this card especially, it always looks like she's a little bit blocked by her own thoughts and beliefs and structures she built up during her life, and that's why she doesn't really feel or is connected or is open to receive the ideas, and not just from the universe. And she's asking, but at the same time she's not available to actually receive the answers. And this is a perfect thing, that sometimes we are so blocked because of our fears that we don't see the actual solutions or the next steps or alternatives, how it could be possible. So this goes perfect with each other, like kind of blocked, but the moon is here to actually shine light of unblocking that situation. And the last card we have here is the Emperor, which yeah, I love that. The Emperor can be all about building your own world, because the Emperor is the one who leads his own empire. He sets the rules. He's the leader of his world. He creates the world as he wish to. His rules, his boundaries. He's the one in charge. In this specific card, there is a strong fundament underground. You're really grounded. There is some fundament and basics, and it is able, there is potential to grow. I mean, the green grass, the sun, and everything, and there is potential to actually make it the way you like it. However, if you look at it, there's a little face in the trunk, and it also means that sometimes the rules that the Emperor set up might be a little bit inflexible sometimes. You build it so strong, and now you think that you are bound to those rules, your own rules, yes, and don't see the possibility that it's still your own empire and your own world, that you are making the rules, so you are the one who can change the rules as well. So I would say, whatever that is that's blocking you here, it might be your own rules that you set up in your world, that you live on, that you think that are true, your own systems of beliefs, that this is blocking you at the moment for actually seeing what is possible when it comes to the question, what does it need to make your dreams come true? And the moon is here to actually put some light on exactly those details. So sit with yourself, think about it. What is actually blocking you at the moment? What are these rules that are blocking you? What are the old belief systems that you take on through your lifetime, and see how you can break through the tree here and actually, if necessary, change the rules of your own empire. You are the emperor. You can change whatever you want. So why not doing so? And yeah, I think that's it for these 3 cards. And let's see what else we do have here. So next package of cards that jumped out. So what do we have here? Oh, we have 8 of Wands. Something is moving fast. We have the 5 of Cups. Some kind of lack, a feeling of lack is currently going on. You see all the 4 cups that I turned upside down, and everything what is in there is already falling out of it, and you are sad that this is happening, and you just don't see that there's still 1 cup left, which might be the solution to the rest of your story. And what do we hear? And 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. It seems, oh yeah, so I usually don't do any kind of love readings, but somehow this leads me into that direction, that that your dream might have something to do with a love, a relationship, maybe finding the love of your life, maybe. Or if it's not love, then maybe it's something around what your heart wants. Doesn't need to be a relationship, can be actually any kind of dream, like, I don't know, an own business, a travel, a journey, whatever it is. So at the moment, it feels like that you currently focus a little bit too much of the fact, or on the fact, that it's not there yet. So you're working on something, and yes, you do your thing, but somehow it might be not here yet, but it's there, it's in your energy field. And just if you turn around and see what is actually there and just grab it and go for it, then it might go fast and you will reach your dreams, the thing that is sitting on your heart, the thing that you desire, whether it is a relationship or the love of your life or a person that you want to be in contact again. If you just focus on the good things and not too much like the law of attraction, focus on whatever you focus on, you get more of it. Of course, then if you just concentrate on the lack, then you will attract more lack. But if you just change your perspective a little bit, then things might go fast and you will reach whatever your desire. Just a little tip. Yeah. Okay. So the next one. Okay. Oh yeah. Again, the Five of Pentacles is another version of lack. In this case, so in comparison to the Cups, Cups is more way in regards of feelings, emotion, the feeling of abundance, the abundance feeling, that you don't feel like you're abundant yet. And the Pentacles are usually more focused on actual material stuff like financial situations, money, anything that is really physical. And the Five of Pentacles is also the feeling of not enough, you don't have enough money, or that it's not enough yet, that it doesn't come in, that whatever you're working hard but nothing comes in, no clients maybe if it's around a business. Yeah, so at the moment it seems you are in a little bit of a lack situation. Is there anything else that I can see? So usually the Five of Pentacles are a reminder that if you just would turn around. So usually, how can I explain when I don't have a card here? Anyways, so usually the Five of Pentacles shows on the one hand side the lack situation that you are in, or you feel like you're in, and usually in the background or somewhere else on the card is the safe haven, let me say it this way. And the only thing you have to do is just literally, whether it's going around the corner or just through a door into the safe place. So, but let's see what else is here. We have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is some kind of conflict with other people. So maybe you feel like someone is attacking you or criticizing you for what you actually want or what you actually want to do, and or yeah, maybe they make you feel not enough. That maybe someone has just said that when I'm in the business direction again, maybe someone is just asking, how is your business? And you know that there are not enough clients yet, or that it goes slow, and suddenly you feel like it's just a simple question, but somehow you might feel that it's meant to be a criticism, that you are not there yet where you want to be, and you feel it inside you, and that's why you feel attacked. But maybe it's just your feeling of the lack, whatever is currently lacking in your life. And be aware, maybe be not too offensive or defensive in that case. When someone's asking you, how's your business? And you feel like, don't ask me like that. don't tell me that I'm not good enough or whatever. Please don't. Just breathe for a moment and don't get on defensive mode and attack the person yourself, because sometimes, in most cases, I know this feeling very well in my personal life, that in most cases it's not meant to be personal. It's whether just a question or that person has its own, his or her, has issues themselves and just letting it out to you, but doesn't really mean it personally. So breathe and don't let telling you anyone, even if it's yourself, your own voice in your head, that you are in lack, because abundance is everywhere. Eventually you just need to concentrate on the abundant facts of your life. There might not be enough money yet from, for example, your business, but hey, think about it. Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have food in your fridge? Are you able to pay your rent? As long as that is the case, you are abundant, and there's no need to feel like this person here, like sitting on the street and being homeless properly. And this is what the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is usually a card for patience. So just because you feel like that, it doesn't mean that you are like that. And sometimes it just needs a little bit more patience, because when it's a perfect example, because she's doing some gardening stuff, and one thing that we in Germany would say is the grass is not growing faster when you pull on it, right? So patience. You are putting the seeds into the ground, you watering it, you speak with it, you do your things, you take care of it. The sun is coming and shine on it, and yeah, slowly it grows, and over the time it will have the fruits that will take care of you. And yeah, it's just a question of patience. So don't let anyone bother you. Usually it's not meant to be personal, but your reception of what the other person says might be a bit personal. And if there is a kind of feeling of lack that is caused by anything, this situation, or if you are in that feeling, try to change the perspective and don't concentrate on the lack, but find a way or focus on the things that are already there, and be patient with yourself, with the seeds that you have planted, and continue to take care of that and nurture it, and eventually the fruits will be ready to be collected, to be harvested. So just to keep that in mind. And I have another 2 cards left. It's the 2 of Swords. So there is 2 of Swords is a card that talks about a potential decision that or a situation where a decision is needed, but somehow you are not able to see it, or you don't want to see it. And this is and somehow similar, the Four of Cups. Somehow Four of Cups is sometimes a little bit yeah, in this case she looks very as if it's a hard thing or hard situation where she's thinking hard and about something, and this somehow causes some of the cups losing its what is inside. The others are still there, but somehow also a little bit wonky. And this whole thinking, I mean, you can literally see how she's thinking about something. And the Two of Swords pretty much say that she's not aware that she just should stop thinking and go in back to your heart and find this decision or the solution there. Or you don't want to, yeah, now I lost the second thought that I had. Anyways, if it's important, it comes back. So, a decision that you don't want to make, or you don't see the solution yet, or the decision, the result of the decision yet. And the Four of Cups, that you are a little bit too hard in your head. So okay, let me see if there's anything else that we can see here. I think there are two common themes in all the four packages of cards. It's somehow go back to your feelings instead of your head. Feelings and emotions in your heart, go back into your heart. These ones says is the very first one saying it too, like stop thinking about all those beliefs and actually see how it feels. And the topic of lack, concentrate on the opposite of what is already there. And patience. Okay, go back into your heart. Look at your belief system. Is it still true? Is there a way to change your beliefs, your behaviors, your habits, your rules in your world and create a new world? Go back to your heart. Concentrate on what is already there, or what is already there, and what you want. What is this? What represents this? And go for it. Turn around and just grab it. And again, don't be bothered by any people. Have a little bit of patience and concentrate on what is there, on the abundance that is already there, instead of focusing on what is not there yet. Okay, so if anything is there for you, take it. If anything is not resonating with you at all, then just leave it here. Leave it for the others. And yeah, so if you have any questions, if you have anything that you would like to go deeper, or if you have a specific question that you'd like to answer, I am open and available for personal readings. The link is somewhere in the description. And yeah, I think nothing else would want to come through. I just can look at, oh yeah, what is under the deck, the last card here, is the Knight of Wands. And as I said, go back to your heart and follow your passions. And yeah, I think that is a nice closure word or sentence. Follow your heart, follow your dreams. Don't let yourself being stopped by other people, thoughts of lack or whatever, or even by yourself and your own rules or your own belief system. It's yours. You can break it up whenever you want to. And take the chance of the moon, and yeah, look at it and break through the walls of your own world, of your own rules, and then go for it. And this is the end then for now. We are already over half an hour. I haven't planned that it takes that long, so please bear with me. And I would say we see us very soon. See you. Bye for now.